Level 1, the newbie. Your first day on the course, you don't know a fairway from a rough. The head caddy hands you a bag twice your size. You can barely lift both straps onto your shoulders. Now you're speed walking behind 4 golfers who don't wait for anyone. You don't know the yardages yet. You guess a 7-iron when he needed an 8. The ball flies the green completely. He glares at you without saying a word. Then it gets worse. At the next hole, you hand him the wrong wedge entirely. Soon you realize every bag in the cart looks the same to you. You grab a club from someone else's bag by mistake. The other golfer notices before you do. Your face turns red as the fairway. You don't know how to read greens yet. Every putt breaks the opposite way you call it. The ball rolls 3 feet past every time. Members start requesting anyone but you. You get stuck raking bunkers instead of caddying. Your hands blister from carrying 2 bags at once. The sun beats down and nobody offers you water. At the end of the loop, he hands you exactly the minimum tip. Not $1 more. You count it twice, hoping you miscounted. You didn't. Eventually, you start writing yardages on a scrap of paper in your pocket. It doesn't help much yet. You still can't tell an uphill putt from a downhill one. One morning, you show up early just to walk the course alone. You pace off distances nobody's paying you to learn. Nobody's watching, but you keep doing it anyway. The head caddy barely acknowledges you at the shack. You're just another kid with a bib and no reputation. Every mistake feels like it costs you. Every tip feels like a punishment instead of a reward. For the first time, you start to wonder if you'll ever get good at this. But something in you refuses to quit. Instead of giving up, you start showing up earlier than everyone else. Soon you're the first one at the bag drop every single morning. You still don't know the greens. You still hand out the wrong club sometimes. But you're starting to pay attention now. Then one small thing clicks. You call a putt right for the first time. It's a tiny win. Nobody notices but you. You take it anyway. Level 2, the regular. Weeks pass and the course stops feeling like a stranger's backyard. You know which fairways slope left and which ones sneak right. You know the 14th green breaks harder than it looks. Members start recognizing your face at the bag drop. Soon they're requesting you by name instead of by luck. You remember what club the regulars hit from 175 yards out. You remember who always overclubs on windy days. Now you hand over the right iron before they even ask. Then you start calling putts correctly, one after another. The ball drops instead of sliding past. Golfers look at you differently now. Less annoyed, more curious. For the first time, someone asks your name instead of just caddy. You start learning the hidden slopes only the regulars know about. The false front on 9. The bowl behind 12. The break nobody sees on 16. Soon you're warning golfers before they even hit the shot. That one breaks more than it looks, you say. And you're right. Their eyes widen a little every time you're correct. Your tips start climbing past the minimum. One morning, a member slips you extra without saying why. You don't ask questions, you just say thank you. Then a regular starts requesting you every single week. He tells his friends you're the only caddy worth booking. Word spreads through the clubhouse faster than you expect. Now other caddies start asking you for tips on reading greens. You explain what took you months to learn. Eventually, you're not the nervous rookie anymore. You walk the fairways with a little more confidence in your step. You still make mistakes sometimes, but they're smaller ones now. A misread here, a slow read there. Nothing like before. Soon you're carrying 2 bags at once and it barely tires you. Your shoulders have adjusted to the weight of the job. At night you fall asleep replaying good reads instead of bad ones. For the first time, you actually look forward to the next loop. The club pro nods at you in the parking lot now. You're becoming a familiar face around the whole property. Then something even bigger starts to happen. Members start talking about you like you're the one to book. Not the fastest, not the flashiest, just reliable. Soon, reliable starts to feel like the highest compliment you've earned. Level 3, the club champion. Now you know this course better than most of the members do. You know exactly where the wind funnels through the back 9. You know which pin positions are traps disguised as fair shots. Every blade of rough, every hidden slope, it's all memorized. Soon caddies with twice your experience start asking you questions. You've become the answer instead of the one asking. Members specifically request you weeks in advance now. Your name gets passed around the clubhouse like a secret weapon. Then the head caddy starts giving you the biggest bags in the yard. The members who tip the most, the rounds that matter most. You've earned that without even realizing it happened. Now you're pulling in more per loop than caddies twice your age. Every read you call lands almost exactly right. Every club you hand over is exactly what they needed. For the first time, you're the one training new caddies. You watch them make the same mistakes you used to make. You remember exactly how it felt, and you're patient with them. Soon the whole caddy yard starts calling you the best in the yard. Not the loudest claim, just the quiet truth everyone agrees on. You've walked every hole so many times you could do it blind. You know the wind on 7 shifts every afternoon at 3 p.m. You know the green on 11 is always faster than it looks. Then a member offers you a standing weekly booking, guaranteed work, guaranteed pay every single week. You take it without hesitation. Now you're the top earner in the entire caddy program. Other caddies start asking what your secret is. The truth is there's no secret, just thousands of hours paying attention. Soon you're the one the pro shop calls first for VIP guests, corporate outings, member guest tournaments, high rollers passing through. You handle all of it without breaking a sweat. For the first time, this doesn't feel like just a summer job anymore. It feels like a career you're actually good at. Then one day, everything changes. Level 4, the tour looper. One of your regulars, a scratch amateur, gets his pro card. He's been playing with you on the bag for 2 years straight. Now he asks you to come with him onto the mini tour. You almost say no. It means leaving the only course you know. But you say yes anyway. Soon you're standing on courses you've never walked before. No memorized slopes. No years of hidden knowledge to lean on. Just instinct, prep work, and trust built over years together. Then the first tournament round starts and the nerves hit hard. Not your nerves, his. You're the calm one now. The steady hand. You read greens you've never seen before using nothing but your eyes. Somehow, most of the time you're right. For the first time, the stakes aren't a $20 tip. They're his career. Soon you're studying course maps the night before every single round. Wind charts, pin sheets, practice round notes scribbled in the margins. You've become half caddy, half coach. Then he misses a cut early on, and you both take it hard. You don't blame him. He doesn't blame you. You just get back to work the next week. Eventually the rounds start getting better. A top 10 finish, then a top 5. Sponsors start noticing his name on the leaderboard. Now hotel rooms and rental cars become part of your life too. You're not carrying just a golf bag anymore. You're carrying a career. Soon he qualifies for a bigger tour and you go with him. The courses get harder. The purses get bigger. The pressure multiplies. For the first time, you're standing on a course you've only seen on TV. Your hands shake a little on the first tee, and that's okay. His do too. Then something happens neither of you expected. He starts playing the best golf of his life. Level 5, the major winner. Now it's Sunday at a major championship, and he's near the lead. You've walked 1,000 rounds together to get to this one. Every yardage, every read, every club, it all comes down to today. Soon the gallery lining the fairways is 10 people deep. Cameras follow every shot. Commentators say his name every few minutes. You stay locked on your job. Numbers, wind, lies, nothing else. Then he steps up to the 18th tee with a one-shot lead. Your hands are steady, even though your heart isn't. You hand him the club without a word needed between you. He trusts it completely. The ball lands exactly where you both said it would. Soon the putt drops and the whole course erupts. He turns to you first, before anyone else. For the first time, cameras find you standing next to him on 18. Your name gets said on national television. Somewhere, a kid at your old home course watches and can't believe it. Then the interviews start, and he credits you by name. Reporters start asking to talk to you too. Now young caddies at clubs across the country know your story. The bag boy who used to hand out the wrong club. The kid who used to get tipped the bare minimum. Soon you're the one giving advice to rookies in caddy yards. Show up early, you tell them. Pay attention. The rest follows. Eventually your name becomes part of the sport's quiet history. Not a golfer, not a star, but essential all the same. Every major champion needs someone in his corner who's earned it. For the first time, you understand what all those early mornings were for. The blisters, the minimum tips, the years of memorizing every blade of grass. None of it was wasted. It was the whole journey to this exact moment. And it's far from over. If you made it all the way to the end, you're officially at the final level. Subscribe for the next journey. Leave your ideas in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one.